Welcome back. A fitting and very touching farewell for Jimmy Riley. Hundreds, inclusive of important figures in politics, music, and business. Family, friends, and fans came out to pay their final respects on Wednesday at the Webster Memorial in Kingston.
His works will live on. And when I looked at Tarrus Riley, I know that he will never die. You know, because Tarrus Riley must get children. So for him, children, understand, will carry this on. Thank God for music. Because music brings people together, and Jimmy Riley is one of them who do that.
Well, Jimmy Riley, condolence to all I'm fans them and families and well-wishers. Jimmy Riley was my brethren, Jimmy Riley was my mentor, and we trust me, we're celebrating life in a fine style. Live on, Jimmy Riley, your works live on.
My name is Carl Dawkins. Me and Jimmy go to school, you know. Larks and Slim Smith and the whole of it. Can't sing, you see?
Jimmy, pick up yourself, you know, you think of life is eternal. Hope so the whole family, the whole Riley family, understand the whole trad with Jimmy have to make, you know, going to teach you our lives, so just go and remember the lessons, you know. Life eternal.
I'm Kurt Riley here, don't know, there show respects to another family member. More music than blood, but I believe that we are related. Mr. Jimmy Riley. Enough respect going to Tarrus and the rest of the family.
Here now is our last sit down with Jimmy, right here on stage.
I started in music business from I was in school at 14 years old. I was going to Kingston Senior School and I got a scholarship. I went to St. Andrew Technical. I was in three groups. Friends of mine was in a group called the Techniques.
Yes.
Slim Smith and other fellas, Winston Riley and such. I wanted to be in that group, but they already had 4 members, so I couldn't go in it. So I formed my own group, which was a sensation, along with Cornell Campbell and 2 other guys from school, Aaron Davis and so. But further on, the Techniques started falling out, broke up. And then, because Slim Smith was my good friend, we formed another group, which was a spin-off of the Techniques, which was called the Uniques.
Yes.
So me and Slim Smith and Lloyd Chalmers was the Uniques. We used to record for Bonnie Lee and from Greenwich Farmers. So we did songs like Watch the Sound, My Conversation, Let Me Go Girl, and you know. So with all the 3 different groups, we had #1 songs. So I'm the only member that's ever been in 3 groups so far.
Okay.
And then with Sly and Robbie in the 80s, I started my career, solo career as Jimmy Riley.
Yes.
And Channel 1 with the Taxi Gang, Sly and Robbie, Black Hoover and Tomlins and such as like Dennis Brown and Greg Rice. Like we was a taxi crew.
Yes.
And I had my first #1 song as Jimmy Riley, which was called Love and Devotion. And then Give Me a Love, My Woman's Love. I had 4 #1 straight, back to back.
Indeed, it is, back to back, yes.
Yeah. So and then I've been going on ever since. You know, so far so good.
And all right, and your work around the world in terms of your
Yes.
contribution overseas, what are some of the places you've been?
The only place I haven't been yet is Africa. I've been everywhere else in the world. I went to the first Japan Reggae Sunsplash, and that was in '81. Me and Freddie McGregor, Judy Mowat, Max Romeo, Sugar Minot, and Bob Andy. That was the first time Reggae Sunsplash went to Japan. I was on that very first trip, the first time to Japan.
And giving us Tarrus Riley, thank you, sir. It's got to be one of your most outstanding contributions to the music.
Yes.
Giving the music Tarrus, your
It
own
happens
song.
every day. People call me. I mean, if every time somebody tell me about Tarrus, they gave me $1, I'd be a millionaire.
You're proud of it,
billionaire.
aren't you? You're extremely proud of Tarrus.
Yeah, it's more than proud though. You know what I mean? If I was a doctor, and my son also was a doctor, and came up behind me and doing good work as me or better work than me, I'd still be proud. Any man would be proud to know that they set a foundation and the offspring pick it up and fall. I didn't even...
You didn't groom him into this?
No, well, you see, he used to come to studios with me from he was a baby, all over, every time.
So he was always exposed to the music?
Always exposed, and even did a combination with him when he was like about 12 years old. I did a combination with him. I took him to concerts all over the world with me sometimes. And he was there, was on stage with me as well. So he kind of grew up in the business. He knew all the musicians, all the singers. So that was his background, yes.
Okay, and other kids, do they?
I have 2 more sons, yeah. I have one called Michael, he's 9 years old. That's my youngest son.
Yes.
And another one called Ray, and he says he's going to be a DJ for the Tarrus. So I don't know what that.
Okay, but going back to Tarrus Riley, he's amazing. He's an outstanding young man. At his age, most youth, let's do some tune, some gun tune or some whatever. Most of the people who look to go into the music. Tarrus has come with something that some thought was beyond this time, was before
It's
his
not
time.
really beyond his time. It's how he grew up.
Yes.
He grew up into a kind of religious. I'm Rasta, and
Yes.
his mother is Rasta, you know. So he grew up like that, and we teach him the principles of good life and good liberty.
Yes.
So he grew up like that. At first, he started to DJ, and it was all right. It sounded all right, and I kind of said, well, boy, I'm a singer, so if you can sing, it's good. And he used to sing around the house, and he just went straight into singing by himself.
Yes.
So it's just how his upbringing, it comes out in his upbringing and what he reads and where his mind is.
Because he told me that you were always there as a father, which
Yes,
is
that's
commendable. Congratulations, sir. And that that he spoke to us right here on stage about his upbringing, and no doubt your influence as a father, not necessarily pulling him into music, did a lot for him. What would you say to our men out there, Jimmy, about fathering their children, their boys?
Yeah, that is very important. As a matter of fact, I have a song, I have a new album that just finished, and there's a song on it called Fathers Be Good to Your Daughters.
Yes.
But it means sons and daughters as
Yes.
well. Because it's the way you treat them, interact with them, and things you show them. You don't have to hide things from your kids. You tell them the truths and rights.
Yeah.
And liberty, how life is. That's how they grow up. But you have a lot of guys that are men that are police or pastors, and their son turn out as criminals. And then again, you have to be lucky. And some criminals have sons that turn up and be the most decent person. So it's just a matter of luck as well.
Yes.
There's something in there.
And your son has produced an anthem. She's Royal. That song is an anthem.
I think the entire album is an anthem. Because
Yes, the album is no doubt. But that song,
yes,
what it is doing about for women.
Yes, it's
what
a
it's
compliment
saying
to-
about women at this time
Yes.
is most appropriate.
It's so.
And it's very effective. In fact, our guest later on in the show, Miss Jamaica, the newly crowned Miss Jamaica,
Yes.
has insisted that the song, this is one of her favorite songs.
I think it's one of a lot of women's favorite songs because I get compliment about that song every day. People call me every single day.
All right. May his soul rest in peace. Stay with us. Still to come right here on stage, KFC makes Christopher Martin a bigger deal. And later, Ninja Man weighing in on just about everything, including his gay son. All coming up right here on stage.
Say I'm a big deal, very big deal. Friend, I'm a big deal. Okay now.
Hi, thanks for watching our video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel by clicking right here and enjoy so much more where that came from.
Because I was never signed to Digicel.
Oh, you weren't signed by corporate Digicel?
No.
It was just through the competition.
Just through the competition, like
There were certain obligations post the contest.